Hi guys! Welcome to Learn English with m to the power of 3! In today's lesson, we will learn and practice 10 great expressions with House of the Dragons. So if you haven't already done so, be sure to hit the like, bell and subscribe buttons on this video so you never miss out on any of our future lessons. Let's start. Number 1. A stiff upper lip. Number 2. Stink of. Let's watch.
We must learn to face it with a stiff lip. Now take a bath, you stink of dragon.
A stiff upper lip. It means to remain strong and not show emotions, especially during tough times or challenging situations. Let's watch some examples.
But he had a stiff upper lip about it.
I assume minimal at best is your stiff upper lip British way of saying no chance in hell.
We prefer to call it a stiff upper lip.
Oh, stiff upper lip, bro.
Stiff upper lip, getting smart.
Stink. It means something that smells really bad, like garbage. It can also describe something that's really unpleasant or not good, like a bad movie. Stink of something. It means to have a strong, noticeable smell of that thing. It can also mean that something seems obviously connected to something bad or wrong. For example, his clothes stink of smoke means his clothes have a strong smell of smoke. Or the deal stinks of corruption suggests that the deal seems suspicious or dishonest. Let's watch some examples.
Chandler, you stink of cigarettes!
He's wearing cologne, but not the stink of shame.
Aren't we all putting on a facade?
Well, I know I am. Pretending that these people don't stink like a pack of wildebeest that actually bathe on this show.
She didn't know.
Well, she stinks of adrenaline and her heart's beating like a little rabbit.
You stink of horse.
And it stinks of smoke and Mum's gonna kill you.
Let's watch that scene again.
We must learn to face it with a stiff lip. Now take a bath, you stink of dragon.
Number 3. Overshadow someone or something with. Let's watch.
You're worried your father is about to overshadow you with the sun.
Overshadow someone or something with. It means to make someone or something seem less important or less noticeable compared to something else. For example, if a new movie overshadows an older movie, it means the new movie is getting more attention and make the older one seem less significant. Be overshadowed by someone or something is the passive form of overshadow someone or something. In this structure, the focus is on the person or thing that is being overshadowed rather than on the one doing the overshadowing. Let's watch some examples.
But do you not know why Miss Edwina's betrothal is so special? She's quite overshadowed my happy news.
A fact we may well be glad of.
As it was, actually. It was during my winter ball, and her death really overshadowed the whole thing.
Well, thankfully, their embarrassment was overshadowed by the rise of fascism.
Why? Why?
I don't know. Maybe low self-esteem. Maybe to compensate for overshadowing a sibling. Maybe you...
Wait.
I don't want the State of the Union overshadowed by some asylum dispute.
Let's watch that scene again.
You're worried your father is about to overshadow you with the sun.
Number 4. At the height of. Number 5. Under one's yoke or under the yoke of. Let's watch.
In those days, House Targaryen stood at the height of its strength, with 10 adult dragons under its yoke.
At the height of. It means the highest or most extreme level of something. For example, the height of luxury means the most luxurious level. And the height of excitement means the most exciting point. You can use to be verbs and stand before it. Stand or be at the height of. Let's watch some examples.
It's the woodman at the height of his powers.
Grandfather? But this was the height of fashion last time I visited.
You have your own choice to make, Aragorn. To rise above the height of all your fathers since the days of Elendil.
So, I think if we want to predict the height of the wave, we need to use elasticity theory and model the lattice as one continuous flexible piece.
It is the height of design and technology.
Under one's yoke or under the yoke of. This means being controlled by someone or something. It suggests a situation where someone has little freedom, like being under the power of a strict ruler. Let's watch some examples.
Now I know how the African slaves felt. Being dragged from their homes to labor under the yoke of the white man.
We suffered for years under the yoke of that woman.
I will live under the inner's yoke.
Too long have we labored under the yoke of the bony tyranny.
Britain had made a habit of backing down. The world would already be living under the yoke of fascist tyranny.
Let's watch that scene again.
In those days, House Targaryen stood at the height of its strength, with 10 adult dragons under its yoke.
Number 6. Tear down. Let's watch.
For he knew the cold truth. The only thing that could tear down the house of the dragon was itself.
Tear down. It means either to physically destroy or demolish something, like a building, or to criticize and diminish the value or reputation of something or someone. Let's watch some examples.
Remember how you told me that your grandmother put up that wall to make that into 2 bedrooms? Yeah. And remember how you always said you were afraid that the landlord would find out and then tear it down? Yeah.
All I want is what was his, and then to destroy it. So you're gonna tear down all of his properties. I'm a developer. I'm gonna knock everything down and then rebuild.
I want to ask the board at GNB to move the site for the new headquarters so we don't have to tear down a classic old building.
I still don't get this.
They're tearing it down. Good.
We are not tearing it down.
We're giving you this so that no one can use it against you. Because we want to win on our own merits, not by tearing you down.
Let's watch that scene again.
For he knew the cold truth. The only thing that could tear down the house of the dragon was itself.
Number 7. Prey on someone. And number 8. For one's own ends. Let's watch.
You're weak, Viserys. And that council of leeches knows it. They all prey on you for their own ends.
Prey on someone or something. It means to take advantage of someone or something, often in a harmful or unfair way. It can refer to both literal predation, like a predator hunting its prey, or more figurative uses, such as exploiting someone's weaknesses or vulnerabilities. For example, the new marketing strategy preys on people's insecurities, meaning the strategy exploits people's insecurities to make them buy something. Let's watch some examples.
They use violence to prey on the weak.
I'm sorry to inform you that you have been taken in by unsupportable mathematics designed to prey on the gullible and the lonely.
They asked you for help and you preyed on them?
By preying on a mother's weakness.
They prey mostly on the elderly.
For one's own ends. It means doing something to benefit themselves, often without caring about how it may affect others. Let's watch some examples.
Though you must know, there will be many people trying to break it apart for their own ends.
That would use its terrible power for their own ends.
And you're using them for your own personal end.
Pawns to be used for your own end.
Nevertheless, you could have utilized the vehicle removal truck for your own ends.
You met a man who wanted to possess you for his own ends.
Let's watch that scene again.
You're weak, Viserys. And that council of leeches knows it. They all prey on you for their own ends.
Number 9. Make sport of. And number 10. Indulge someone. Let's watch.
You know how my brother makes sport of provoking you. Must you indulge him?
Make sport of. It's a bit old-fashioned and not commonly used in everyday conversation today. It means to mock or make fun of someone or something, often in a playful or teasing way. Most people now might say make fun of instead. Let's watch some examples.
The sadistic inventions of game makers meant to make sport of our deaths.
Were you guys making fun of Parker?
Meant a lot to me, actually, which is why I don't understand why you're doing this. Are you making fun of us?
No.
I don't understand what's going on here.
What's going on here is I'm up for a job at the planetarium and Howard is making fun of me.
Don't make fun of me.
Kevin, you know, I wish everyone didn't have to make fun of that painting.
Yeah, we're not making fun of the painting, we're just making fun of Marshall.
Indulge someone. It means to allow yourself or someone else to enjoy something, often something that is pleasure. It can also mean to give in to a desire or temptation. For example, if you indulge in a dessert, you're letting yourself enjoy something sweet. And if you indulge someone's wishes, you're letting them have what they want. Let's watch some examples.
Is that not the plight of all mankind?
Well, I believe it is.
Oh, do not indulge him. He's been insufferable ever since returning from Greece.
All I can tell you is I'm dealing with a matter of cosmic importance, and I ask you to indulge me for just a little longer.
You mean have faith?
I'm tired of indulging your foolish lifestyle. It's time you learned responsibility, and the only way to teach you that is to cut off your allowance.
No, Daddy, no. Your father and I didn't want to indulge you.
And so will I, with or without you. So no, I will not have this conversation. I will not indulge you any further. You have to let this go.
I indulged her.
Let's watch that scene again.
You know how my brother makes sport of provoking you. Must you indulge him?
Alright, now it's time to practice and take the quiz. The quiz has 3 questions and you have 5 seconds to answer each. Let's start. Number 1. What is the meaning of under the yoke in this context?
Too long have we labored under the yoke of the bony tyranny.
A. Enjoyed the company of. B. Collaborated with. Or C. Suffered from the control of. Good job! The correct option is C. Number 2. What is the meaning of overshadowed in this context?
She's quite overshadowed my happy news.
A. Enhanced value. B. Celebrated. Or C. Made less important. Well done! The correct option is C. So she's quite overshadowed my happy news means that she made my happy news seem less important. Number 3. Which phrasal verb means physically destroy? A. Tear down. B. Put up. Or C. Settle down. That's correct. So, to tear down means to physically destroy. Great job! You've made it until the end of the lesson. Don't forget to like this video. And please share this video with a friend who is also learning English and who maybe is a fan of House of the Dragon. Leave us your comment here under this video and we'll curiously read your comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. See you in the next video.